Episode 471.
I'll stay.
Blue River suddenly typed those two words into the group chat. Everyone was taken aback. Huh? What was that supposed to mean? Everyone was baffled. Was the guild leader of Bluebrook Pavilion personally acting as a spy over there? Everyone was still puzzling over this, and even Blue River himself was a bit lost. He couldn't quite figure out the meaning behind his own sudden, impulsive move. The private chat window on QQ popped open immediately. Blue River clicked on it. It was the guild leader, Springing Willows. As concise as ever, not even a single word, just a big question mark.
I'm so tired.
Blue River's reply was brief. The other side gave no answer, and the discussion group remained quiet. The spies who had infiltrated Happy continued to stew in their awkwardness. This stalemate dragged on for another moment. Then Blue River saw a system message flash in the guild chat. Someone had automatically left the Happy Guild. It was, of course, one of their own infiltrators. 1, 2, 3. Members of the team were dropping out one after another. Blue River remained motionless. Then he received another message from Springing Willow.
What do you mean by staying?
It was rare for Spring's End to send such a long message. Under normal circumstances, Blue River would have taken a screenshot to share with his guild friends for a good laugh, but right now he was in no mood for that. After a brief hesitation, he simply replied with a single word.
Let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see. After sending it, Blue River suddenly felt those words were incredibly fitting. He couldn't quite articulate his current mood, but those 4 characters seemed to cut right to the heart of it. That was exactly what he thought. No need to overthink things, just simply go with the flow. Blue River waited a while longer, but no reply came from Spring Elder. Meanwhile, their own team had completely withdrawn. Even the 2 wild accounts from Bluebrook Guild that had infiltrated alongside Blue River were gone. Those 2 should have been the ones Blue River, as the guild leader, gave the message to. But now they had somehow received instructions from elsewhere. Instead, they came to say their goodbyes to Blue River and then logged out. The successive member departations caused quite a stir within the Happy Guild. Players quickly noticed that the ones leaving were all high-level members who had just fought the Guardian Demon. Confusion spread, and questions began to flood the guild channel.
It's nothing, Yishu said, sending a smiley emoji. These are just friends who temporarily joined to help us take down the Guardian Demon God.
Yishu explained to the guild players. Oh, now they understood.
The guild leader is amazing, knowing so many high-level players.
Some members were already seizing the opportunity to curry favor with the guild leader. In their eyes, players around level 36 were already considered high level, and being acquainted with so many of them was naturally a point of pride.
What's the big deal? The guild leader's level is way higher than theirs.
Someone scoffed dismissively, which was really just another way of buttering up Yishu. The guild was harmonious. The high-level characters all left the guild, and in the end, it didn't cause any waves. However, there was one person who, at this moment, could only say in confusion,
What? I'm not.
The 20-man team was now down to just 6. Besides Yishu's group of 4 and Blue River, the only other person left was this confused guy. Blue River knew exactly why. Among this group, there was indeed one person who wasn't a spy sent by any guild. That person, of course, had no clue what Lord Grimm's earlier insinuating remarks meant, and now he was even more baffled by Lord Grimm's cover-up of the whole spy incident. Blue River wondered if he should mimic that tone and pretend to be in on it too. But the thought was fleeting. He then realized it seemed to be the very same unnecessary action plan that Zhang Yu from Tyrannical Ambition had proposed earlier, the one everyone else had dismissed. How did I end up falling into this same old routine? Blue River had wanted to just go with the flow, but now that he was in the thick of it, he found he still had to rack his brains. Take the present moment, for instance. Staying silent like this is very unlike him. Someone who didn't know better should be as puzzled as this guy here. But if you try to copy this guy and make a sound, then it just seems like you're putting on an act. At this point, Blue River really couldn't be bothered with any of this nonsense anymore. Screw it. In the end, Blue River simply gave up. He didn't speak up or say another word. He just took his account, spent a few moments allocating the natural attribute points from the guild's level 1 attribute guardian deity for a level 5 guild, then quit the team and went off to level on his own. He couldn't even figure it out himself. If he had no heart for being a spy anymore, what was he even doing, hanging around happy with this alt account? All he knew was that he didn't want to touch that Blue River account right now, the one that represented his identity within the Blue River Guild.
Hey, there are still 2 people left. They're not from another guild, are they?
After watching them defeat the Guardian Demon and Yi Shu's exchange with the group, Chen Guo, standing beside him, saw the high-level characters log off one by one, leaving just these 2 behind. She then asked her question.
How should I know? I'm not a mind reader.
This one looks somewhat okay, but that other guy just quit the team without a word. Where'd he run off to? What's he trying to pull?
Chen Guo pointed at the names of these 2 characters and offered her critique. Yi Shu just shook his head again.
But you really are shameless, using the spy they sent to fight the Guardian Demon.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
As he spoke, Ye Shu scrolled his mouse over a few names in his friends list.
Who are all these people?
The guild leaders from Herb Garden, Tyrannical Ambition, and Blue Brook Guild for the 10th server.
Yi Shu was explaining to Chen Guo. Chen Guo was intimately familiar with the situation of these guilds in the Heavenly Domain, but she hadn't spent any time in the 10th server and was completely in the dark about it.
But with a playstyle like yours, having these people around or not probably doesn't matter, right?
How could that be? Didn't you notice the state I was in when I came out of the Guardian Demon dungeon?
Huh?
I'm about to run out of MP.
Chen Guo seemed to understand something.
Without a batch of high-level characters, this strategy wouldn't be usable. My mana isn't enough to keep controlling the field until the Guardian Demon's life is drained.